Murphy, grunge music, and, of course, rain. And we're definitely going to get a heavy dose of the last of those three here tonight as you look inside a Wet n Wild CenturyLink field. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with Cam Newton and the New England Patriots. And they will watch this one land. And in the end zone, that'll be a touchback. Wilson now off the bootleg. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. On the ground, this is Rashad Penny. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10 right at the 40. Here's Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 10 more there and another first down. So first and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
A toss running left. This is Penny. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Steps away to his left. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. I'm not sure that you can say that the rain caused that interception, but look, it's clear that throwing the football is going to be tough in these conditions.
No doubt about it, and different quarterbacks handle it different ways. Some guys think the rain isn't a big deal, but wind affects them a little bit more. But you have to wonder, will these conditions hold scoring down? Are we going to have like a 9-6 type of a game? And then the pressure goes on the punters, who often hold for field goal attempts. Can they handle the snap and get the ball down so they can kick it?
A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. Sony Michel, his first carry. And he stopped immediately there. And defensive back Jamal Adams in on the stop.
No gain on the play.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
Here's Newton now on second down. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
So now third and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Out of the gun, Newton. That'll be taken in by Damiere Byrd. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards there, just like last play.
7-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Patriots.
They go right back to White here on first down. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Now a pass here caught by Edelman. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd.
Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Now White. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Ball carrier.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
Marquise Blair on the tackle. It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
First quarter with no score.
So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. This is White. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. He needed 2, but he doesn't come anywhere close. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson, and they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. And he's able to get up here to the 26. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
For a Seahawk.
What a great rookie campaign in 2019 for DK Metcalf, who came in with high expectations, was actually upset that he went in the 2nd round, not the 1st round, but quickly proved everyone wrong who didn't take him prior. 900 yards receiving, 7 touchdowns, and looks exactly like a Seattle Seahawks receiver is supposed to look. Big, strong, physical, and catches all the contested passes downfield.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now it's Wilson. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 33. Two veterans there, Wilson to Olsen for a Seattle first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Wilson. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another first down as well. Penny, a first down carry. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing is Wilson. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Let's go, defense.
Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Josh Gordon, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 7, Patriots nothing. Michael Vick.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Now the second down throw on target. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A gain of 13. It's a first down. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. One of the best in the last decade or so. Bobby Wagner in to bring him down. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, the rookie Jordan Brooks picks it off. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Here's a quick throw out wide to Dorsett. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11.
Here we go, D. Got it.
Wilson leaves this one with Penny. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Here's Wilson to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
20.
A shotgun snap for Newton. He's going to look deep for Edelman. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. That late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or 2 and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
51 to Mike, boy, 51. Let's go, defense.
From just shy of midfield, Wilson escaping the pressure right. And he finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
14.
On 1st down, Wilson. His throw caught at about the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. It was the veteran Devin McCourty. Got a hand in there to break that one up.
Brings up 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. 2nd and goal, and Penny standing by himself in the backfield. They get it to him running left. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Rashad Penny as time expires in the first half. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. He's got it, and it's 17-0. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
Michael Dixon.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And this carries into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Now a first down throw for Newton. And the catch made here by Marquise Lee. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a third time. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And he's got this down to the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
Good gain by Chris Carson. Picks up a first down, and you just have to love his running style. Talk about a straight-ahead guy, no-nonsense type of a runner. He's averaged 82 yards a game over the last 2 seasons and had 1,230 yards on the ground in 2019.
That one, 28 yards on the ground.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up. Penny will try to punch it in. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Rashad Penny. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. This offense certainly looking a lot more comfortable here at home. They lost last week in the opener on the road, but there's something about that home opener makes you feel more settled.
Yeah, I wish we could quantify it, too, because you're playing the same game. The field's the same, size. We know all of that. But being at home, sometimes when you do things well, you get that extra push from your home fans, and it elevates your game.
And in the driver's seat right now.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Trey Flowers picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the lead will swell by one more. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? And a little floater there is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Devin Asiasi there. And it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. The pass complete. It's Bird. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
And the Patriot first down.
A play fake to Michelle, now Newton. And this one is incomplete. Demir Bird, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. To throw again. Newton. That's caught by the tight end, Lacoste. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Completes it to Lee.
Newton's pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up
second down and 5.
At the 49-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Michelle. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks' 43-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
Again, it's Penny. And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots' 37. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. All day, every day, any day. Zebra.
Here's Wilson. He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
Good for a Seahawks.
A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A handoff to Penny. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
To Rashad Penny. Dante Hightower on the stop. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Patriots.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
The score, Seahawks 31, Patriots nothing.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll run it again with Penny. And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots' 25. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf there to make the grab as his guys continue to pour it on. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Hey, man, watch
Michel once again. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Sony Michel comes out of a long line of terrific running backs from the University of Georgia and was a first-round selection for New England in 2018. He does not mind carrying the football, never turns down an opportunity. Top 10 in rushing attempts in the league in 2019.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. It'll be a loss of 7 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd and long. A give. This is Michel. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 on the Seahawks' 46-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down is Newton. Going deep here for Adelman. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Trey Flowers picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. A terrific run there by Penny. 53 yards. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, here's Penny. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
On the play, it's now 3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, Penny. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Things are rocking easy here in the 4th quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much bigger about 0-2 than 0-1?
Oh, without a doubt. And here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the media, are going to talk about, well, you know how hard it is to make the playoffs when you start 0-2, and that starts to work its way through a team.
And now they're working towards 1-1. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They are down big. They have not scored a single point. I don't know. Are they so defeated at this point you just want to get in the locker room and get the heck out of here?
That is one way to approach it. Sometimes coaches say, that's it, okay? It hasn't worked all game. There's no sense in doing something now. Let's get out of here. No one gets hurt. But others will look at it and say, we still have an opportunity to do something.
On the line.
Exactly. You have pride on the line, execution as you look forward.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down.
Cam Newton sacked. A loss of 7 yards.
So the victory here for Seattle. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.